If you want to know how to import circuits in Tinkercad, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll show you the easiest ways to bring in code, add useful libraries, and start with pre-built circuit templates so you can save time and build faster. This is a simple workflow, but it can make a huge difference if you're working on Arduino projects, breadboard builds, or sensor simulations in Tinkercad. And before we get into it, if this tutorial helps you out, please hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software guides. All right, let's jump in. First, let's talk about importing Arduino code into Tinkercad Circuits. If you already have an existing .ini file or a C++ code file, you do not need to rebuild everything from scratch. Start by opening your Tinkercad Circuits project, then look for the Code button in the top right corner of the workspace. Click that, and you'll see the coding options appear. By default, Tinkercad often opens in blocks mode, which is great for beginners, but if you already have code written, you'll want to switch the dropdown from blocks to text. Once you're in text mode, you can paste your Arduino code directly into the editor window. That means your sketch, your variables, your setup, and your loop can all be brought in much faster than typing them again manually. Now, if your project needs extra functionality, the next thing you may want to do is add libraries. This is especially useful if you're working with parts like servo motors, LCD displays, or other common Arduino components. To do that, stay in the Code panel and look for the library icon. It usually looks like a small file folder. Click that icon and Tinkercad will show you available libraries you can include. From there, click Include next to the library you need, such as Servo or LiquidCrystal. Once the library is included, you can use it in your code just like you would in a regular Arduino environment. This is very helpful because many projects depend on these libraries to control hardware properly, display text, or handle different types of inputs and outputs. Next, let's clear up something important. A lot of people ask whether they can import complete circuit schematics into Tinkercad, like Eagle files or other professional design files. In Tinkercad Circuits, you cannot directly import interactive circuit schematics in that format. However, if you are working with physical enclosure designs or housings, Tinkercad does let you import 2D and 3D assets in the 3D design workspace. To do that, go to the 3D Designs dashboard instead of the Circuits area. Then click Import in the top right corner. From there, you can bring in supported file types like STL or OBJ for 3D models, or SVG files for 2D patterns and logos. That's useful if you want to create a case, enclosure, panel, or custom shape to go along with your electronics project. Now here's a very helpful pro tip if your goal is to import a circuit-like setup quickly. Instead of starting completely from scratch, use the Starters option. In Tinkercad, click the Components dropdown and then select Starters. These are pre-wired, functional templates that let you quickly load common Arduino setups, breadboards, and sensors into your workspace. In a way, this is the closest thing to importing a ready-made circuit. It's a huge time saver because you can begin with a working foundation and then modify it to fit your exact project. If you're learning, this is also one of the best ways to understand how components connect together. So just to recap, if you want to import code, switch from blocks to text and paste your sketch. If you need extra features, use the library icon to include the right components. If you need physical assets, use the 3D design import option for STL, OBJ, or SVG files. And if you want a quick circuit setup, use Starters for pre-built templates. That combination gives you a fast and practical workflow inside Tinkercad. If this video helped you learn how to import circuits in Tinkercad, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.